Hey guys, what is up? It is Ryan Sneaks, and today I have a delayed W. This pair of shoes came out last weekend, and the Finish Line that I work part-time at got these in, but it was kind of a hard thing to do because corporate sent a letter saying, you know, it has to be first come, first serve. There's no holding. As soon as you get them, sell them, because they were running a little bit late. So long story short, I wasn't able to go from my regular job down to Finish Line to go pick these up because it was going to be an awkward time, and it ended up just they let one employee buy through a raffle with their discount and nobody else bought them as an employee. So it was tough. It was a tough L because I knew we had them, I couldn't get them, and it sucked. Luckily where I work there's a Shoe Palace downstairs, and they told us that they weren't getting these shoes in until a week later, and that they would do a raffle later on in the week. And my manager put a ticket in for me and I won. So here we have another Jordan 1 box. This one, he had put in a ticket for an 11.5. They called him saying they didn't even receive an 11.5. If he wanted 11 or 12, that there was no ticket put in for that. And he asked me which one I think would fit better, and I told him 11. So I have it. So of course it's just your normal Jordan 1 lid right there. Nothing too crazy with that. And then we get the shoes themselves, and it's the Gold Toe Jordan 1. This shoe I really wanted. I'm a platinum or gold or whatever they want to call it on the Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs little apps, and I didn't win one pair, and there was like 6 stores that were getting them here in town. I didn't win one, and it sucked. I couldn't get them at the store that I work at, and that sucked. And then luckily just Shoe Palace got them in a week later, and I guess not many people knew about that, and I was able to get one. So when those top 3s came out at ComplexCon, I was kind of upset because I really did like those, and then when they announced that these Gold Toes were coming out, they were similar enough for me to want. It just sucked that they were just not available for me to buy, but these things are insane. I dimmed down the light a little bit just because they shine so much because of all the patent leather, but as you can see, the color blocking is dope. It switches from white on the outside to black on the medial side. It kind of reminds me of the old patent leather ones, like just the all black and gold. I thought this was actually going to be just regular leather, but it's patent leather as well. So that was a surprise when I picked them up. In all the videos I saw, I always thought that that was just regular leather, but it's also patent leather. You get a black tongue on it with the gold Nike Air. This shoe is just super, super dope in hand. You also get some extra laces. It comes with extra white and gold. But yeah, I mean, my manager was able, it was just super nice of him to do that for me, because I was really upset when I wasn't able to get my pair, and he knew that, and he went in and put a ticket for me, and I was able to get a pair, and that was just super dope of him to do. He was also able to pick up a pair of the Bread Toes. I wasn't able to get them from Shoe Palace. I only got them from Foot Locker, but he was able to get a pair of Bread Toes and the Gold Toes from Shoe Palace, but he ended up letting me take the Gold Toes because he knew how much I wanted them. So thanks again, man. That was super cool of you. Now these aren't my true 11.5, they're an 11. So I went down half a size, but I figured that would be good, and especially with this case with the Gold Toe, since it's all patent leather, so I won't crease up super crazy. With 11.5s, it feels a little bit better with my Bread and Royals, and I just think that the creasing on leather looks a little bit better anyway. But with this one, I want to kind of keep them a little bit nicer, so I think 11 would be just fine. Plus these shoes are not an everyday shoe, so I'm not going to be rocking these all the time. This is more of like a statement shoe, like when you're going to go and you want your shoes to really look good or something like that, you wear these. Another cool thing about the shoe that I like is that the Jordan wing logo right here, it's actually like embossed. I know it's embossed in the other ones, but it's kind of like printed on and then embossed. This one is just straight up embossed, like you can feel the lettering. I think that's really, really nice. I just hope there's just not a lot of cracking on these, because I do know some of the older patent leather shoes start to crack. But these things are super, super dope. So yeah, that's my delayed W of the week. Sadly, I wasn't able to pick up the Gundam 98s, which is like one of the shoes that was on my top priority. I missed out on every site that released them pretty much. There was nothing more I could do for that. So I ended up probably buying those for resale because I do really want those. But I was able to get the Gold Toe ones and the Bread Toe ones, which are 2 shoes that I was really going for. So happy to get these 2. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys are able to pick this pair up. I know that they weren't as limited as the Bread Toes, I'm guessing. I see a lot more people getting the Gold Toes than the Bread Toe. Personally though, I like this shoe more, just I like the way it looks. I'm a sucker for gold, and I think the gold and black on the inside looks dope, and how it switches to white on the outside is nice. But you know, a Jordan 1 is always going to be a classic, and I think this is a pretty cool take on it, just like a really flashy version of that. So just happy to add this to my collection. Yeah, but that is going to be it. Just wanted to show you guys my delayed W. Shout out to Shoe Palace and shout out to my manager Kevin for hooking it up, man. I mean, it's just, I guess the cards fell into the right hand with that because I wasn't able to get them on release day. I just so happened a store in the mall was getting them a week later, and that my manager was able to help me out. So really just grateful all that could have happened. But that's it for this one. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time.